I'm currently joined by Ranjit Bajaj, as well as Gautam Bhattacharya on the show. Gentlemen, welcome to NDTV, and what a fantastic encounter we have witnessed last evening. Starting with you, Ranjit Bajaj, Shreyas Iyer's sensational captaincy, and what a knock it was. What a fantastic knock it was.
First of all, thank you so much for having me. In fact, you're so right. Not only a fantastic knock, a captain's knock, if there was one to say. He stood up when it counted, and he made it look so easy. So I would say that just because of that one single knock in the semi-final, and along with Prabh Simran's form, and along with Arya's form, you got a very solid, formidable batting lineup, which I think will really, unless Virat Kohli has a great match, I really don't think we're gonna see the trophy back in Punjab. Balle balle.
It is for, I'm pretty sure it is balle balle for you as well, Gautam Bhattacharya, because, you know, Shreyas Iyer, when you talk about the player and the kind of personality that Shreyas Iyer is, he played a sensation. He had a sensational season when he was playing the ODI World Cup, scored so many runs, so many centuries. He's dropped from the central contract. The BCCI comes and tells him that, look, thank you for your service, but we are not giving you a central contract after this. What he does is he goes back, starts playing domestic cricket. He starts scoring runs, wins the Ranji Trophy. He then goes on to win the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. He then wins the IPL with Kolkata Knight Riders. He was a part of the team that won the Champions Trophy with India, gets the contract back, the central contract back, and now he's in yet another final. What a story this is. Yes, Gautam Bhattacharya, this is for you.
Yes, yeah. Yes, Osama, I mean, I think it's just a question of, you sometimes wonder that who had been writing the script for Shreyas for the last 1.5 years. I mean, he is subjected to one kind of a snub or the other. He lets his batting do the talking next time. And this time, I mean, the batting combined with the leadership, it's a perfect case of, I mean, Ranjit is sitting there, he will agree, what they call the ROI in business parlance. And more, I mean, now there is a realistic chance of Punjab, ending their tag of the perennial underachiever. I mean, they had lost a final ever so closely. I think they scored nearly 200 runs, 199 if I'm not wrong, in 2014 final. So it won't be easy for Royal Challengers Bangalore.
In fact, Gautam Bhattacharya and Ranjit Bajaj, somebody who will also agree to that fact is standing right next to me, Nikhil Chopra, former Indian cricketer. What a knock we have witnessed last evening, Nikhil bhai. It is absolutely fantastic to do what he did, Shreyas Iyer did in that match. The kind of innings that he has played under pressure and to deliver, win it for his team. It is absolutely phenomenal.
Incredible. Speaks volumes. I guess if you look at the entire journey this year, right up to the final as well, how he's led the side, the youngsters, of course, Ricky Ponting had a hand to play as well, but to go out there and execute the plans as and when needed, chips are down, must-win game for your side to take them into the final, shows the quality of course, his batting skills, and of course, most important, skills aside, it's the temperament.
Absolutely.
You go out there and execute your plans when needed. I think to me, that speaks volumes. And somewhere in the heart of heart, I know Shreyas, if he's listening, well played, job half done, you're going to have a phenomenal year ahead of you. And somewhere, I think in the heart of hearts, it was a message going back to the national selectors that you didn't pick me for the England tour. I've still got a lot of cricket left in me.
Absolutely. And this is something that Atul Bhai will also agree with us. Atul Wasan is also joining us at this moment. Atul Bhai, what a fantastic knock, Shreyas Iyer. And like we have been discussing here, went through a lot in the last couple of years, and yet he has managed to maintain that composure and that temperament, and then to come here and deliver in that in that crucial knockout game. It speaks volumes about the kind of personality that he is.
Well, as they say, comet the hour, comet the man. You know, when this guy, and the man actually is a mature man.
Yeah.
Quite a drastic change from a couple of seasons ago when he was the infant terrible of Indian cricket, when he was left out of the central contracts as well.
Yeah.
So I think a good comeback story. I mean, Virat Kohli. Everybody knows, if you see the timeline of Virat Kohli, he also went through a phase where became a bit brash, and he was living the life, and then he suddenly got the second win. And I think similar turn around has come for Shreyas Iyer also, and the way he is matured in his white ball cricket. But the red ball cricket, I totally agree with Nikhil Chopra. I mean, even if he wins it, this ache in the heart that he has been ignored by the selectors for the red ball cricket. Looking at his maturity, looking at his game now, I think with Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli gone, and in spite of that, you don't take somebody like Shreyas Iyer and this mature new guy, new image of his. I think Indian team would have been better off. But anyway, having said that, the job in hand is that what a knock he has played, and I think under pressure, and you can see that the kind of lack of celebration after the game.
Yeah.
You could see that he's got this new mature, stable kind of ठहराव वाली सहजता जो होती है. We saw that in Shreyas Iyer, and that means that he knows that the job is still at hand. It's not over yet.
Absolutely. And let me actually, Nikhil bhai and Atul bhai, let me put you on the spot. Had you been in that team who was selecting that team for the England squad, is Shreyas Iyer there in that team for both of you?
It's very easy now to do it on hindsight because he's got runs. Last night his mate is like...
Even before
I don't know. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
He should have been there, or I'm sure with Ajit there at the helm of things, and he's somebody who thinks about every man that he's looking to pick up as well. When you don't have two senior guys in your side for the England tour, Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, who are your next senior guys? Because to pick a team, of course, is difficult. The most difficult thing is also to try and find the right sort of blend between the exuberance of youth and, of course, the experienced campaigner as well. Don't forget, England tour, the Australian tour, the South African tour, some of the most toughest tours for any batsman, because England, if it's sunny, ball might not do as much, but within half an hour it gets cloudy, overcast conditions, the ball starts doing something or the other. You got to play late, so you need the experienced players as well. So I'm sure, Bajit must have thought of this. Why he's not there, I guess he can only answer. But to answer your question, I would have looked to try and get him in the side.
All right.
No, but I want to know what has transpired in the last year. Shreyas Iyer and Gautam Gambhir combined together to win that IPL trophy. How much bad blood could have been there for Gautam Gambhir not to bulldoze his name through? Probably Gautam Gambhir also doesn't want any seniorish player no longer the team, because he wants to actually and stamp his dogma in the new set of young players. Having said that, but he must know that what kind of quality Shreyas Iyer has. And I'm sure he must know that this is what is required in England. And in spite of that, Gautam Gambhir not pushing his might behind Shreyas Iyer. Even Ajit Agar also knows a lot of cricket. I'm sure I know that he's a very mature guy. So I want to know what I would love to be a fly on the wall in the selection meeting.
Okay. We also have Ranjit Bajaj and Gautam Bhattacharya here. Gautam Bhattacharya, he's the stat man of our NDTV studio. What I want to understand from you, Gautam Bhattacharya, is as a captain, this is indeed a historic feat. For somebody to take his team to the final on multiple occasions, we have seen Rohit Sharma do that with Mumbai Indians. We have seen Mahendra Singh Dhoni do that with the Chennai Super Kings. But both these players, both these captains, they have done it with one team. What Shreyas Iyer has managed to do is do that with multiple different kinds of teams. And that speaks volume about the kind of leadership quality that he has, that he can get a group together, despite not knowing them, playing with them for a longer period of time, and yet managing to get them together, play like a team, and then take them to the final.
Yes, I mean, you're very right. See, the first instance of taking a team to the final happened with Delhi Capitals. The Delhi Capitals, they rebrand themselves. They had this precedent of overhauling the team every now and then. Then in 2019, I mean, midway in the series, Gautam was still playing. Gautam stepped down. He wasn't getting runs. In came Shreyas Iyer, a 24-year-old. And the very next year, they managed. I think it was the COVID edition in Dubai, where Delhi Capitals made the final.
Yeah.
Then that was a different set of team. Of course, they had a very strong Indian core group with himself, Prithvi Shaw, then in very good form, and an emerging Rishabh Pant. So that was the strength of the team, and of course Ponting was there. So that was a completely different ecosystem. Then he comes to Kolkata Knight Riders. That's a franchisee where it's high stakes, always expectations are higher. So last year when he was the captain, he got the runs. Lot of credit went to Gambhir. I mean, I'll have to. I'm based in Calcutta, so I kind of hype that was created around the mentor, and the captain got mentioned only in fencer start.
Yeah.
And it was a complete domination last year. And this year again, with an underachieving team with around 6 or 7 uncapped players.
Yeah.
If they can win tomorrow, they will really set a good template for for the IPL teams in future.
Absolutely. And that's a great point that he has made.
Without a doubt, of course. But a thought to ponder for all of us here on the panel, people watching at home as well. Now, this is very interesting. You have a captain who got the team to the final in 2020, then won the IPL final 2024, takes the team again to another team to the final, Punjab Kings this time, 5 seasons, 3 finals. Why isn't any team holding on to him?
Oh, wow.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Why, Ranjit Bajaj, why isn't any team holding on to Shreyas Iyer despite the fact that he's taking these teams to the final?
First of all, I would like to go back and agree with Atul and even that he should have been in the Indian team, especially with the senior players not being there. They hit the nail on the head. He will miss the experience. With Gautam Da coming up with the great stats he has just come in, this man is a final man. I mean, it's not a joke that first you take a team like DC, who had been till then doing really, really badly, had no chance of coming anywhere near the top 4, and then immediately coming on and reaching the final, then doing it again with KKR, with a different team, then doing it now with Punjab, again, a team who is playing their second final in totally season, and then also with a bunch of boys who I know, like this boy called Nihal Vadera. He's just made his debut 2-3 years ago. Yeah, he's been scoring prolifically, but for Punjab. And then from Simran, a young wicket-keeper batsman. Again, these 2 boys have been playing for my academy and club, so I know them very well. Then Harpreet Kaur, the left-arm spinner. So these boys have been playing for Punjab for the last 3-4 years, but I've never seen them play like this. And they tell me that the kind of confidence this captain gives us, we've never got before. So he's done it with his Ranji team. They won the Ranji. Then they won the SMAT. SMAT is Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. So it's not a joke or it's not a fluke, I would say, not a coincidence that he keeps getting into finals and getting these trophies. Like again, Atul very rightly noticed, he's created a winning culture. And the winning culture comes right from the top, from the captain. And he performs. And then he expects everyone else to do it. And that's why the team has been doing it, without any names being there.
Yeah.
Shreyas Iyer made sure that after the semi-final, he didn't even give one smile. Atul noticed it because he's a champion. That means the job is not done. He's not looking at it that he was not happy about it.
Yeah.
He'll be happy after the final. Yes.
What was quite interesting there, right at the end of that match, there was a small interaction between Shashank Singh and Shreyas Iyer, and he was visibly upset with Shashank Singh because he gave away his wicket at a very crucial time. Jasprit Bumrah had an over left, and to throw away your wicket, get run out, that is not done, and that is the kind of standard that he is setting. As far as this particular team and the expectations that he has, especially with the players in this particular team.
The good thing is what Ranjit just said, he's got that pattern of going out there and winning things. And he set that pattern. Let's just try and, control the controllables, the processes. Yeah. Let's not make silly mistakes. When you've got the game under control, you give the opposition a chance. And we all know what Jasprit Bumrah can do. He went 40 for 4, and in 1 over he gave 20. So the next 3 overs he only gave 20 odd runs.
Yeah.
So don't give an opportunity for the opposition to get back in the game.
Yeah.
That's why Shreyas Iyer was a little unhappy, which is phenomenal. I mean, I hope he has a terrific game as well, and we spoke about this yesterday as well. That is going to be an exciting final. Make no mistake about it.
Absolutely. And both the teams looking so complete with respect to everything that the kind of batting that they have, the kind of middle order that is performing, the bowlers they are chipping in. Both the teams look like complete team. And they have been delivering except for that match against RCB for Punjab.
Without doubt. And the good thing, right through the season for Punjab, what Shreyas or the entire unit has been doing, you see that confidence in their walk and that self-belief. Very rarely in the previous so many seasons of IPL, you've not seen a team that has lost 2 games in a row.
Absolutely.
Punjab this year loses a game, somehow, bounces back and make sure that they win the next game. Yeah, of course, you've had some games that you haven't been able to defend 240 and then you go out there and defend 112 as well. So it just goes to show the processes that they've got in place and their plans, the execution of the plans have been, been handled beautifully, and that can only happen when you have a great ringmaster.
Absolutely. Who's that ringmaster? Is it Ricky Ponting? Is it Shreyas
It's got to be
Iyer?
Shreyas Iyer.
It's
In
got to
cricket,
be
it's the
Shreyas.
ringmaster, the captain.
It has got to be Shreyas Iyer. In fact, my colleague, my friend Anuj Raiti, he's standing by at this time with a couple of kids, very enthusiastic kids, Nikhil bhai. Anuj, over to you.
I'm here at Shivaji Park, and as you would all know, Shivaji Park is always buzzing with a lot of cricket energy. Let me tell you, just a half an hour back, it was raining here quite badly, but you see there are a lot of youngsters, a lot of boys and girls present here who've just finished their match and training session. Let us try and talk to them. What do they think about the ongoing IPL season? Firstly, I'll come to the final later. मेरे को बताओ कि कल मुंबई इंडियंस हारा तो कैसा था तुम्हारे लिए?
बहुत सैड लगा क्योंकि एमआई अगर फाइनल में आती तो आरसीबी नहीं जीत पाती एज वेल, तो वो लोगों ने शायद से काला जादू किया रहेगा हारने के लिए.
Okay, I've got more kids here. Is there any RCB fan out here? RCB fan पहली बार, दूसरी बार, तीसरी बार इनफैक्ट IPL फाइनल में आए और आपके पास बहुत अच्छा चांस है IPL ट्रॉफी जीतने का. आपकी कैसी फीलिंग है? अभी बहुत कुछ ही घंटों बाद IPL फाइनल स्टार्ट हो जाएगा.
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. इस साल शायद IPL जीत सकती है RCB.
आपके लिए कौन था इस साल का सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट प्लेयर RCB के लिए? कौन खेला आपके साथ?
ऑब्वियसली विराट कोहली.
ओके, तो मतलब रजत पाटीदार वगैरह उन सबसे ज़्यादा अच्छा कंट्रीब्यूशन विराट कोहली का था, इवन एज इफ नॉट द कैप्टन.
हाँ.
ओके. देयर आर अ फ्यू गर्ल्स हियर एज वेल. आप बताइए, आप कौन सी टीम को सपोर्ट कर रही है? RCB. सो कल के गेम के लिए आप कितना एक्साइटेड हो?
बहुत.
Which player is it that you think is going to play well tomorrow? Like किस प्लेयर से आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशन ज़्यादा होगी और क्यों?
रजत पाटीदार एंड जितेश शर्मा, विराट कोहली भी, ऑलमोस्ट सब टीम.
Okay.
तो आई होप दे प्ले वेल टुमारो.
अच्छा. This is after a long time we are seeing कि RCB's bowling has
there is a
performed
question
quite well.
for
Josh Hazelwood,
all these kids
Krunal
there,
Pandya.
Anuj, from Nikhil bhai. Please, sir.
If I may ask
Yes.
the kids, what do
Yes.
they think where Mumbai lost yesterday and how Punjab, or what is that one thing that they'd like to pinpoint
Okay.
where Punjab won? You can ask 2 different kids there.
Okay. Sure. मुझे बताओ कि कल का मैच तुमने पूरा देखा, तो ऐसा कौन सा सिचुएशन था जहां तुम्हारे हिसाब से मुंबई के हाथ से गेम फिसल गया?
जो लास्ट के जो 2 ओवर थे, मुझे लगता है कि मिचेल सेंटनर को देना चाहिए था वो वाला. अश्विनी कुमार ने थोड़ा फुल टॉस दे के अय्यर को सेट कर दिया था.
अच्छा.
तो इसलिए मैच क्लोज लिया.
They think bowling changes played a very important role in this game. Did you see the yesterday's match? कल का मैच देखा तुमने? पंजाब कहाँ पे भारी पड़ा मुंबई के ऊपर? क्योंकि हम देख रहे थे कि बहुत समय तक पंजाब और मुंबई सिमिलर रेट पे जा रहे थे. ऐसा कौन सा एक्स फैक्टर था पंजाब के पास जिसकी वजह से उनको अपर हैंड मिल गया और वो मैच जीत गए?
जब निहाल वडेरा का ट्रेंट बोल्ट ने कैच छोड़ा ना,
Okay.
वो गेम का मोमेंट था मेन. तो तभी वो पार्टनरशिप ब्रेक हो सकता और अय्यर भी प्रेशर में आ सकता था वो मोमेंट पे.
तब 61 बॉल पे 110 रन लग रहे थे.
निहाल वडेरा भी 17 पे ही खेल रहा था ऑलमोस्ट, और वो 50 मार के गया. 48 मीन्स.
ओके, दैट्स अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट. आप मुझे बताइए कि कल श्रेयस अय्यर ने आर्ग्यूबली वन ऑफ द प्लेऑफ्स का बेस्ट इनिंग्स खेला है. आपके हिसाब से आप इतना क्रिकेट खेलते हो और श्रेयस अय्यर भी हमारे मुंबई से ही आते हैं, तो कितना एंजॉय किया आपने वो इनिंग्स का?
बहुत एंजॉय किया, मतलब बहुत खुश हुई देख के, मतलब मैं जा रहा था उधर ही श्रेयस अय्यर भी रहता है।
अच्छा, उधर ही रहता है वो। तो आपका कोई मतलब आपसे कभी मुलाकात हुई उनकी फैमिली की, उनकी कुछ कहानियां
एक
सुनी?
बार मैंने सिर्फ हमारे इधर देखा उसको।
अच्छा,
हाँ।
so you see, that is the story of Mumbai cricket, you know. Whichever heroes that we have, either in Mumbai or in India, they've all at some point or the other have played cricket like this, and which is why all of these young boys and girls have a very deep connect with them. Many of them have even shared moments and memories with them, considering that they stayed in the same neighborhood. But majority of them, I think, tomorrow would be cheering for RCB tomorrow. Punjab. Okay, give me the loudest cheer. Who are you cheering for? Okay, the RCB ones are slightly louder. Back to the studio.
Lovely, Anuj, lovely. Fantastic. Nikhil bhai, very smart kids there. And, you know, they would, one of the kid I remember was talking about Nehal Vadera.
Yeah.
The other one was talking about Josh English and the kind of partnership that they had with Shreyas Iyer. Two of the very crucial innings in this particular match.
It's incredible. I mean, for Punjab, the good thing is the clarity of thought. They lost a wicket, power play still on. Who do they send? So let's just send Josh English, because you had still Bumrah to come and bowl that one over, and he took 20 of Jasprit Bumrah's over. So that strategies have been working. And when you're looking to chase down 204, you always need to be ahead in that run chase, because you're taking the pressure off the batsmen who are yet to come out. Because if you leave too much for the batsman to come, asking run rate from 10 goes to 14 or 15, then you're battling a lost cause. So Josh English is that 38 of just 21 deliveries, set the tone, and it just allowed that middle order to go out there and keep that pressure on the Mumbai Indians bowlers. Outstanding innings.
In fact, we are also currently joined by my colleague Gurpreet Singh Chinna from Punjab, sir. They must be a very happy bunch, Nikhil bhai. Gurpreet, how is the excitement there? What is the atmosphere like? The Punjabis, they must be like really in high spirits. They must be hoping for a great final tomorrow.
Well, yes, of course. We have seen all Punjabis are very excited and they are emotionally charged. They have a great hopes on Punjab team. We have seen when there was a match which was happening in New Chandigarh, that time Punjab team was not able to come to their expectation. But now they are emotionally charged the way they had performed. So we will talk to young cricketers who are also fan of various cricketers also. तो कल का मैच देखा आपने कैसे किया?
Yes.
तो कैसे देखा आपने, क्या लगा? पंजाब टीम ने बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया। जब यहाँ पे था स्टेडियम में, मुल्लांपुर में स्टेडियम में हुआ था, तब उस टाइप पे नहीं इतनी अच्छी तरह परफॉर्म किया।
वहाँ पर अच्छा करा अहमदाबाद में, यहाँ पर थोड़ा अच्छा नहीं हुआ, पर फिर भी यहाँ पर ठीक करा।
तो कल का क्या लगता है फाइनल में क्या होने वाला है?
पंजाब ही जीतेगी।
पंजाब ही जीतेगी। तो आप तो लगातार देख रहे हैं कि मैच देख रहे हैं, तो कैसे परफॉर्मेंस देखी पंजाब की?
नहीं, जैसे पंजाब ने कल वाले मैच में बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया। पहले आरसीबी से क्वालिफायर 1 में हार गए थे, बट वो चीज़ दिमाग में नहीं रखी और कल सारी टीम एफर्ट बढ़िया था और कैप्टन श्रेयस अय्यर आगे से उन्हें लीड किया, टीम को जिताया, कैप्टन स्नो खेली, तो बढ़िया होपफुली हैं भी कल पंजाब अपना पहला टाइटल जीतेगी।
तो क्या लगता है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जब मैच हुआ था तब आपकी एक्सपेक्टेशन के अकॉर्डिंगली पंजाब टीम नहीं खेली, तो अब क्या लगता है कि कैसे और खेलना चाहिए? क्या आपकी होप्स है कि कैसे आप चाहते हो कि हमारे प्लेयर्स अच्छा खेलें?
थोड़े से ना आरसीबी के जैसे जो पेस अटैक है वो बहुत अच्छा है, हेजलवुड और भुवनेश्वर वगैरह। अगर हम उन्हें अगर विकेट ना दें, जैसे हम कल बुमराह को कोई विकेट नहीं दी, तो अगर उन्हें उनके मेन बॉल को विकेट ना दें तो पंजाब की टीम दोबारा डोमिनेट कर सकती है। और अगर 200-210 के आसपास टोटल हुआ तो फाइनल का प्रेशर होता है, चेज करना बहुत मुश्किल है।
तो अगर कैसे करना चाहते हैं आप अपनी पंजाब की टीम को?
विश तो भाई यही है भी कल बढ़िया खेले, बढ़िया परफॉर्म करे और पहली ट्रॉफी पंजाब में वापस आए।
But the excitement,
well, we can
Gurpreet,
see
excitement
here
in
the
voices
Punjab
missing,
people, they are very excited. They are having.
Actually, वो थोड़ा nervous भी हैं.
Yeah.
Because you know they're playing a final for the very first time since 2014.
Yeah.
So obviously there is going to be some apprehension. But nevertheless, Gurpreet, thank you very much for getting us all those voices from Punjab. In fact, Atul Bhai is still there with us. Ranjit and Gautam Bhattacharya, both of them, all the three are still with us. Atul Bhai, you know, when as a Punjab fan, there must be a lot going in your head. You know, this is the first final since 2014. Will it be our day? Will it not be our day? You have already lost to RCB once in the first qualifier. How do you listen to those voices and then put everything
First of all,
aside and then go out and perform?
First of all, I'll tell you, I am not a fan of any of the franchise, by the way, because I've refused to be a fan
You're a
and stick
cricket
myself
fan.
to one franchise.
Yeah, Atulya, you can't say that. You have your friend.
I will have to say that.
Your
because
friend
I
who
have
won
to
the Punjab franchise.
Yeah, that is the difference, because you have got the capacity to be diplomatic. I don't have that. So I will say what comes to my mind. Yeah, because I'm a fan of Indian cricket. So whenever I watch IPL, first of all, let me tell you honestly, because if my favorite team, if I pick a team, and I pick a team, why? Because first of all, the obvious choice is Delhi. But Delhi is not doing well. So after Delhi gets out, what do? I stop watching? No. I find some player if I want to watch in another team. So my angle has changed. I look at the IPL matches to look at players, younger players who are coming through, and in the macro, narrative of Indian cricket. So that gives me the edge to enjoy every game. I want to see a close game. But I'm not backing any team because of my passion for a particular player or something. Because every day my loyalties will have to shift if I have to really enjoy IPL. First of all, having said that and got it out of the way, I must tell you, one of the youngsters said, important point is that where did Mumbai lose yesterday? And I was looking at some. You can find in hindsight, you can find these events in the match. I think once a team keeps on winning, they have got this overestimation about their invincibility. And they think that they get cocky a bit. And I think that's why looking at Shreyas Iyer, just carving out those 3 boundaries towards third man, and that is the only place that delivery can go from Bumrah. And then he had third man up in the circle for all that time. So those 3 boundaries costed them, first of all. Second of all, one young boy said it's Sentinel, their best bowler was not bowled. Too much pressure was put on the newcomer like Ashwini. So I think sometimes when you've got a winning culture, you feel that whatever ticket we take out of the hat is going to work, and that is what happened to Hardik Pandya yesterday.
All right, gentlemen, stay with us. We are going to take a very, very short break. But up next, after the break, we are going to be talking about the big final that is taking place in Ahmedabad tomorrow. Will it be RCB's first ever trophy or will it be Punjab's first ever trophy? We'll know that only after the match tomorrow. But for now, let's take a quick break. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the cusp of history. This is the $1 billion league. And after 2 months of breathtaking drama, gladiatorial battles and moments that will be etched in our memories forever, the IPL 2025, it has arrived at its grand crescendo tomorrow night in the colossal arena of the Narendra Modi Stadium. 2 titans, they will collide. 2 passionate fan bases, they will hold their breath. And one undisputed truth will emerge. A new IPL champion will be crowned. Will it be RCB or will Punjab right the wrongs from the first qualifier? We'll only have to wait and watch. In fact, at this point, I'm joined by my colleague, my friend Deepak Bopanna, who is in Bengaluru with there are so many kids, Nikhil bhai. Deepak, what is happening? Are these, they must be really, really excited out there. These kids, and I'm pretty sure all of them are supporting RCB there.
Well, when I'm in Bengaluru, when you have cricket players or, to-be cricket players, you can definitely expect them to be RCB fans. Are you all RCB fans?
RCB! 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 RCB!
Okay, who's going to win tomorrow's match?
RCB is here this time. RCB!
Well, Osama, I think that answers your question if they are RCB fans. Let me go across to a few of them. Tell me, you're coaching, to become a cricketer yourself. Tell me about your love for RCB tomorrow, them making it to the IPL final. What does it mean to you?
It's definitely RCB is here this time and I'm definitely cheering for them and they're gonna win. It's their year.
What do you want to say?
They're gonna win.
Okay.
They've been putting on the effort a lot.
They've been putting all the effort. This time, do you think the team is good enough for a win?
Yes, because last time they got PBKS out, 101 all out.
Oh, you've been following a lot of cricket, and let's get a few more people here. What makes you think this time the team that RCB has can really make that difference and go over the line? Because it was 9 years ago that they actually made their way to the finals, couldn't pull it off.
It's going to be RCB definitely this time, and it is Virat Kohli's cup.
You think it's the same?
Same opinion. I think they have worked very hard this time, and they've gone through a lot of turmoils like injuries and all, and they come back very strong. So no one's going to come near them this time.
Okay, a little boy here has come in with the RCB cap. How many years have you been following RCB, and do you think RCB has a chance this time?
Yeah.
They have a chance? And who's your favorite player in the team?
Oh, what? Jitesh.
Jitesh, well, there you have a surprise. This time, that's what the difference has been in the RCB team. It's not just Virat Kohli or AB de Villiers or Gale that usually we have people talk about in Bengaluru. This time, the entire unit has really come together to provide a power-pack performance through the entire tournament and through the playoffs as well. And now, for the fans who, of course, for many years have been saying Isala Cup Namde, let's hope that this RCB team can actually deliver that for Bengalurians and
Deepak,
the
why
RCB fans.
Deepak, why don't you ask those kids who's going to get the runs? Is it going to be Phil Salt who's going to get the runs, or is it going to be Virat Kohli who's going to get a century?
Well, there is a lot of cheering already on. Let me put that question. Who do you think tomorrow is going to score for RCB?
Definitely Virat Kohli. Definitely. And Krunal Pandya for the wickets.
And
Hazelwood. Phil Salt.
Phil Salt. Yes, the opening batsman has been quite destructive. What do you think? Who's going to be the lead scorer?
Lead scorer will be absolutely Virat Kohli and Tim Salt.
Okay. And what do you think? Who's going to really win it for RCB tomorrow? Is it going to be the bowlers? Is it going to be the batsmen?
It is going to be the batters.
Batters. And who's your favorite batter? Who do you think is
Virat Kohli is going to score.
Virat Kohli has been scoring through the entire tournament. Do you think the onus is now on the other players in the team as well to really step up?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you have anything to say?
RCB.
That's it. So tomorrow, who are you going to be watching out for among the RCB players?
RCB.
Tomorrow, who do you think is going to win the match for RCB?
Virat Kohli.
And anybody else?
And also
Josh Hazelwood as well. He's come back. So do you think that he's going to make a big difference?
Yes. And I think Tim David's catch is, yes, definitely.
Tim David, was injured. So that's going to be a little bit of a situation if he does not come back. So do you feel that he's going to be a crucial player as well come finals if he's fit and fine?
Definitely among the fielders.
Yeah. What do you think? You're an RCB fan as well?
Yes.
Well, everybody here is definitely an RCB fan. So, all of you all together, what do you have to say to RCB, when they're playing the finals tomorrow?
Isala Cup Namdo! Isala Cup Namdo! Isala Cup Namdo!
I couldn't hear you all. Could the RCB fans be a little more louder? Well, that's the word from out here. Isala Cup Namde. Can the RCB team deliver for their fans? That, of course, we will know probably in a little over 24 hours from now.
Fantastic, Deepak, and fantastic, lovely kids there. Nikhil bhai, one of the little kids there, he basically said when he was asked who's going to be the difference maker, who's your favorite player, first thing that he says is Jitesh Sharma.
Correct.
Imagine it's not just it's not just Virat Kohli who's of course he's a national hero, everyone wants him to do well, but then these are other heroes. There are other heroes for that team as well, and that is what it does. So many young kids watching this tournament, watching these players, they have their heroes as well.
Yeah, without a doubt, absolutely spot on. And they realize the in-depth analysis, who's going to win you games, who gets you across the finishing line. Jitesh, with the number that he comes to bat on, he'll probably be batting at a very crucial juncture of the game as well. So you're right about that. Every team, every player has a little fan where they enjoy that player's style of batting. You look at a Priyansh Arya now, you look at a Jitesh, how that kid was spoke about. You look at the number of heroes that the Indian cricket system has been able to create thanks to this wonderful tournament, the IPL.
Absolutely. We also have Atul bhai here. Atul bhai, we heard all these kids very positive, very excited. Everyone wants RCB to win. Of course, everyone's an RCB fan. But according to you, we have been talking about this. Phil Salt, Virat Kohli, and then Jitesh Sharma in the middle for what he did in the last match. The kind of batting combination that RCB has, it does look like that they are stronger on paper at this point of time.
Yeah, but first of all, when you ask these kids, obviously you want to listen to the answer has to be, Virat Kohli, and you
But
get
I'm
surprised.
glad that one of the kids said Jitesh Sharma.
Yeah, so this is good. So he was out, and then you went back to the same kid again, and he eventually moved to Virat Kohli.
Atul bhai, when you are under pressure, who do you look for? Virat Kohli.
Yes, but it is a team. Virat also knows that he's playing a team sport. Obviously, his stature and his persona has become so big, and I think God help Punjab that if they let him chase tomorrow, because he's chase master. If Virat Kohli is chasing, your game is gone. No matter if you score 220, you will not win. First of all, but Shreyas Iyer has got the same kind of aura going for him, and he's got also his stature as a good chase master. So I think it'll be a good contest. But the bit players, the surrounding players have to chip in. You can't just say that Virat will win on his own. Actually, in T20, it happens that one or two players can take the game away. But a lot of things can go wrong. Punjab, in spite of being such, in control of the game yesterday, lost that, had an implosion when they got out for 100 runs, because they had the pressure of Virat Kohli going to chase down, and that's why they wanted to get that cushion of 25 runs extra. So for chasing 225, they imploded on 101. So this is the kind of thing you have to remove from the game. You have to play mature cricket. And I think Tim David not being there, but the biggest bonus for Bengaluru has been Josh Hazelwood coming back. He went from here, it's so hot here, he went to Adelaide, there's winters there in Australia, the jet lag, came back, got his shoulders fixed, and came back and got that crucial wicket of Shreyas Iyer in the last game and showed that how important that is. Without Josh Hazelwood, other team bowling, the hunting pack also suffers. So I think he knows that crucial, cogs in the wheel have to be there. But it's going to be a fantastic game, and I think I'm just happy that we're going to have a new winner. That's all.
In fact, we are all happy that there is going to be a new winner. It's always better for the league as well. Gautam Bhattacharya, we'll take a short break in just a while. But Gautam Bhattacharya, what I want to understand from you, is this Virat Kohli's year? Because everyone has been talking about it. There is, in a sense, a narrative that has been built that this is finally going to be RCB's year. They're going to be finally a champion team. They are going to have a trophy in that cabinet. Do you feel that is going to happen? Because from what I understand, and this is for all of you, Nikhil bhai, the pressure, it seems that RCB is a little under more pressure than Punjab going into this final. Gautam Bhattacharya, your thoughts on that, and then we'll take a very short break.
See, the problem is, much as you would like Virat, this could be Virat's year and wrapping it up with the test retirement, etc. Then sports doesn't always guarantee you any endings, or if not an ending, a climax, let's say. I mean, ideally, you would have wanted to see a row co-final. That didn't quite happen. I mean, Shreyas ensured that yesterday. Yes, I mean, as a squad, and as again, I was following the discussion, RCB had built a squad and tried to build a complete squad around Virat. That's why, and with the kind of experience that a number of both players have experience of playing the finals in this team, I think RCB would enjoy that edge. And I would like to see Virat lift the trophy after 70 years, at least for once.
Gautam Bhattacharya has made a very great point. You cannot, when it comes to sports, and that's the beauty of sports, you cannot predict anything until and unless the final ball is bowled.
There's no perfect mantra for a win.
And that is absolutely true. On that note, we'll take a very short break. We'll be back with more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is going to be the battle for the maiden title. It is either going to be RCB that wins their first ever IPL trophy. The women's team has already done it, but the men's team, it is going to have its first trophy, hopefully, for the RCB fans. On the other hand, you have Punjab Kings. They have reached the final. The last time it was 2014. They have done it again. And this time, it does look like a different team, a different kind of a team. But that is the weight of history. Both Punjab and RCB have never won the IPL title. And this final, it promises to end that long wait for one of these franchises. Who's going to be the winner? That is the big question. Nikhil bhai, we have been talking about this final. We have been building up this final. What we have not really talked about is the fact that when you look at this tournament, you've always had certain franchises that have done well, that have won the tournament. You have the Chennai Super Kings, and you have the Mumbai Indians, and you have the Kolkata Knight Riders. And what this does is it basically enhances that fan base for the cricket lovers in India, and especially IPL lovers in India. If an RCB wins, what do you think is going to happen tomorrow?
Well, without a doubt, to answer your question, you look at all the teams. You look at a Mumbai being so successful, you look at a Chennai being so successful, but in terms of popularity, a side being popular without winning an IPL trophy, you'd probably point your finger straight to RCB.
Absolutely.
Of course, the fans are going to grow apart from the celebration. You get more people to watch cricket as well, because that's the kind of fanfare. And of course, Virat Kohli, the kind of fanfare he brings along as well.
Yeah.
And RCB, the way they take care of the players as well, it is probably one of the most, popular franchises and one of the most successful franchises because of the number of sponsors also that they attract.
Yeah.
We spoke about, or you just very briefly touched upon the fact that, talk about a little bit of pressure just before we went on that break. Think about the pressure tonight for Virat Kohli. He's achieved everything there is to achieve in the book of cricket in terms of World Cup, the Champions Trophy, the number of runs, the number of hundreds he's got. The only one thing is missing is that IPL trophy.
That is so true. And he would be really itching to get that trophy.
Yeah, without a doubt. I won't be surprised today, all day, or net session tonight would be thinking that we'll probably see the best of Virat Kohli tomorrow. And Atul, we have just touched upon the fact that the chase master, if he gets an opportunity to chase down the score, I probably think that of course, he's going to be looking to win the game down as well. But you probably see a not out match winning from Virat Kohli, if that is possible.
Yeah.
Because of course, he wants his hands on the silverware.
Yeah. Atul bhai, you wanted to come in?
But this is, I know this is good, but in India, such is our society and culture that we are making to believe, or the narrative is that, everything is achieved under the sun. But he has not got the IPL trophy, so he is not complete. Like a woman in India has to be, is considered complete, even if she is an IAS officer, a PhD, a good mother, a good sister, good daughter. Unless she becomes a mother, she is not complete. So Virat Kohli has to become a mother tomorrow and get this monkey off his back.
No, I think Atul bhai, you misunderstood the narrative. He's achieved everything under the sun, but he wants to achieve that as well. So I don't know if I was speaking the correct sort of English, or you were in your dream world understanding a different narrative.
No, but people make that he's got to achieve everything. Unless he has done this, his cupboard is not complete.
There's no
His
if
life
and
is not
but. He's
complete.
achieved there is whatever there is.
Because my
but
point
the
is,
only
even in
thing
our
is that he
culture-
wants to go and achieve this as well.
Of course. Okay, you're stating the obvious, water is wet. I know.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying
don't
that in India,
try and put
India,
words in
culture
my
is such
mouth
that-
as well.
No, in cricket also, we are big fans of symbolism, tokenism. If you get 100, but people are 99, but 99 runs also you score for the team. But unless you get the 100,
Atulya, that's your
the cherry on the cake is
understanding.
not there.
That's your understanding. 99 is also a very good score. That's
Oh,
your
thank you.
understanding.
Thank
Who
you.
says that if you don't get 199 is not a good score?
Thank you, Nikhil. So
The
that's my
thing
case. You
is
agree with me.
whether Virat Kohli is going to raise the bat tomorrow, completing the century or not, or is he going to get out on 99? That analogy we'll have to still wait and watch. Ranjit Bajaj, this narrative of redemption that we have been hearing, we have been talking about for many years. Both these teams, they have been fan favorites, especially RCB. And they have consistently fallen short. They have not managed to cross the line. This can finally be their moment. This can finally be the moment for RCB or a Punjab Kings.
We've got the winning formula. Thank you so much, Atul and Chopra Pravi, that you give us. That you give them the bat. Tell Virat to please bat first. not to chase at all. And then Shreyas Iyer does the chasing and Punjab takes the title home. Thank you for the winning formula. So all we have to do is lose the toss and make them bat. But coming to the serious thing, yes, I think Virat being having played for just he's a one-team man, whereas all the other players have gone from different teams, different franchises. I think he would like to give it back to the city of Bengaluru for and Karnataka and city of Bengaluru for the kind of love he's got there. It's like his home. So I know the amount of love he gets from Bangalore and from Karnataka, Namma Bengaluru as they call it. But at the same time, you've got another team called Punjab, who I think Preeti and Neswadi and Burman, I mean, they've really been racking their brains and trying to get the combinations right in the coaching department, in the players department. And this time, I think they put the nail on the head. Ricky Ponting coming in, Shreyas Iyer, approved captain coming in, and a lot of Punjabi boys. I mean, one of the franchises which has the maximum local players. And I think that's the way to go about it later on when you have a big chunk of your players coming from your home state or from at least that area that involves the public more. So you've got RCB, obviously everyone knows about that, but Harpreet Kaur and Nehal and Prabh Simran all coming to the party. Imagine you have all these Punjabi boys winning it and you have a big Bhangra party tomorrow.
We're hoping to see all kinds of dances, not just a Bhangra tomorrow. But I very quickly want to touch upon some key battles that we might see tomorrow in that final. Gautam Bhattacharya, one key battle that I personally am looking forward to is Virat Kohli versus the Punjab Kings opening bowlers. How do you see that battle panning out?
Yes, I mean, Virat, I think what Virat is going to do is he's not going to go slam bang, that's not, I mean, he will leave the job to possibly Phil Salt, and he has to negotiate the early overs from Arshdeep Singh, and then gradually he will try to play as deep in the innings as he can. Yes, Virat versus Arshdeep.
All right, Virat. Atul bhai, what is that one key battle that you're looking forward to tomorrow?
Well, first of all, I'll tell you, whatever happens, there's not going to be a big party tomorrow because Gujarat is a dry state. But maybe that battle you're talking about.
Maybe when they come back, they'll definitely have a party.
Yes.
That we can guarantee.
No, but I'm just glad, when Nikhil will agree with me, I always touch on something which is, not very, everybody's talking about. I think Suyash is a guy from Delhi, and I would like to see him. And I think we've Priyansh Arya from Punjab is somebody, so that is the kind of players. Because Punjab, why has got respect, in my eyes, is that they played the maximum games with the 6 uncapped players this season. Which team has got the gumption to do that? Because you rely on your foreign players, and then you want to have your Indian players, Indian cap players. And Punjab has played with maximum uncapped players, and they've got these 2 Indian
versus the uncapped Punjab boys.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That is some of the key battles that we are definitely looking for. Irrespective, it is going to be a big final. RCB and Punjab gunning for their maiden title. Who is it going to be? We'll find out tomorrow after the match. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being a part of this fantastic discussion.